Do you train your lats but don't see any results? You might be doing the wrong exercises. Many trainers and physical therapists still recommend back exercises without really knowing what their actual impact is on muscles like the Latissimus Dorsi. The Latissimus Dorsi is one of the key muscles for a strong, wide and functional back. It's a main player in pulling movements, both vertical and horizontal. And training it efficiently not only improves aesthetics, but also sports performance, posture and injury prevention. But here's an opinion that might make you uncomfortable. Not everything you feel in your back is actually activating your lats the way you think. Muscle activation isn't a matter of intuition, but of evidence. And thanks to electromyography, you can now know which exercises activate the lats 100% and which ones fall far short. Measuring it helps you improve the way you train and prescribe exercises, especially if you're aiming for hypertrophy or want to optimize your patient's rehabilitation. Do you want to know how to use electromyography to better choose your exercises and personalize every routine? You can access all the information through the link in the description. No strings attached. In this post, we share with you the 7 best exercises for the Latissimus Dorsi, ranked from highest to lowest level of muscle activation, and how you can strategically apply them in your training. First of all, why should you use selected fibrous stereomyomy for exercise? EMG will help you identify how much muscle activity is generated during a specific exercise. While muscle activation alone does not guarantee hypertrophy, it is a key factor within the mechanical stimulus required for muscle growth. The greater and more sustained the activation, the more tension accumulates, and the greater the exercise's potential to produce adaptations. Now then, here is the ranking of exercises for the Latissimus Dorsi. First, strict pull-ups. The king of Latissimus Dorsi exercises. The pull-up involves maximum contraction of the lats during the concentric phase. It also requires scapular stability and body control, making it an excellent overall stimulus. Second, chin-up, a pull-up with a supinated grip. Although the grip changes, the level of lat activation also remains at its maximum. It usually feels more comfortable for the biceps, but it remains an excellent exercise for the lats if you control your technique. The third exercise is the bent-over barbell row, one of the best horizontal pulling exercises. It intensely recruits the lats and the stabilizing muscles of the trunk. It is especially useful for strengthening in more functional and standing movement patterns. The fourth exercise, the seated cable row. It allows for finer control of the movement, which can promote a better mind-muscle connection. By eliminating the need for trunk stabilization, you can focus exclusively on working the lats. Let's move on to the fifth exercise, the lat pull-down. Another gym classic, an excellent alternative to the pull-up for patients or users who don't yet have enough strength to work with their own body weight. The sixth exercise is the inverted row with bar or TRX. Another accessible, versatile, and effective option. It allows you to easily scale the difficulty and adapts well to clinical or rehabilitation settings. And the last exercise, the suspension row. Although it is the exercise with the least lat activation, according to the study, it is very useful for initial phases, functional training and retraining of the pulling pattern. It also works on scapular stability. Therefore, if you are in a hypertrophy phase, prioritize exercises with more than 80% activation. Pull-ups, barbell rows, machine rows, and lat pull-downs. If you are working with patients in recovery, start with exercises that use less load, such as the TRX. You can use discrimination in the clinic to check if the muscles are actually activating as expected and adjust the exercises based on the results. See you in the next post.